What happens when kids are trapped in school by a blizzard? Nelson would smash his food against the wall. He crashes his bike into a snowbank. Bike knocked down. The kids keep fighting back. Skinner saw the military suitcase. He put on his military uniform. He had Willie lock the door and put Nelson on a hook. Skinner told the kids to use the bucket next to Bart's when they wanted to go to the bathroom. Then he turned off the lights. Bart took out his iron spoon and dug a tunnel. The next thing you know, Skinner's got him. Skinner crawled into the tunnel and knocked it down. He was blocked in the tunnel's opening. Bart put the bucket on his head. Put on Skinner's uniform. Skinner was put in a sleeping bag by the kids. The kids kept hitting him with balls. Under Bart's direction, Nelson eats from a trophy. House draws a mustache on a celebrity with a pen. Bart hits Skinner, who is writing on a chalkboard, with a ruler. Nelson hit Skinner with a towel for climbing the ropes. The kids would go into his office and wreak havoc. Bart would keep turning Skinner's chair. Skinner saw the hamster. He wrote a letter of help with his mouth. He put the hamster and the letter in a glass ball. He threw it. The ball hits Homer's windshield. Homer, who was driving, dropped his hands. He lost control of the car and hit the salt shaker. The salt shaker slid downhill into the schoolyard. What happens when Bart gets a new dad? Bart sees a woman who looks just like Homer. She drove by and splashed mud in Bart's face. It's pouring rain. Homer forgot to pick up Bart until he saw Bart's body in his dream. Then he remembered. Bart was so angry, he ignored Homer. He saw an ad on TV and called the phone. Bart's had a new father ever since.
Bart's dad has really pulled himself together.
He'll take Bart to the gym. He'd watch funny cartoons with Bart. He even took Bart parasailing. At SeaWorld, Bart and his new dad are watching a show. Homer was there. Bart saw Homer being thrown to the ground by the staff. He hid behind the tank. Homer got up and found him. The new dad comes over to take Bart away. He realized that Homer was Bart's incompetent father, then punched Homer in the face. The tank broke, soaking Homer. He pulled the starfish off his head and threw it at the new father. The new father catches it with his hands. Homer punched his new father when he wasn't looking. They fought and rolled off the cliff and into the river. They fought all the way to the street. The new dad punched Homer twice, and he fell on a fire hydrant. In the end, Homer was put in an ambulance, and Bart made up with Homer. What happens when Bart and Lisa are sent to military school? Bart turns on all the speakers and lets out a sound into them that the sound waves sweep across the city and shattered all the glass. Because Bart got into trouble, he was sent to military school. Not even if he pleads with Homer. Lisa saw the classroom atmosphere at the military academy and liked it.
And so am I.
So she and Bart became students at the military school. At military school, they were asked by their seniors to do prone stretches. They were made to clean sculptures with toothbrushes. They were even tied to a carousel and spun around. The difference is that Bart was embraced. The instructor gave Bart a weapon. He was able to fire 5 rounds, hitting 4. The last one blew up Skinner's car. He won the praise of his seniors. Lisa was a bad shot. Her pleas for help were ignored by the seniors. Even the instructor withdrew the gun and gave her a whistle. Bart handed Lisa a note asking her to train tonight. He also hints Lisa that meatballs will attack her. At night, Lisa is training, and Bart is right next to her to protect her. Their behavior is discovered by the seniors, and Bart sends them away. Soon it's time for the test. Bart climbs over the ropes with ease. When it came to Lisa, she climbed the stairs and looked down, then climbed over the rope. Bart looks at Lisa worriedly, cheering her on. Lisa struggled to get through the rope. Their time at the military academy was over. They were finally free.